So I've got a milk crate worth of ore. I'm going to crush that up into suitable size with the dolly pot and then run it through Muzz's Muncher. We've got our safety boots, hat to cover the bald spot. Most importantly, eyes. Smashing rocks, eyes, not good. I've already done a little bit off camera. This is a lot of work, but just because I can, insert time lapse. Well, there is our bucket of crushed ore. Some of these bits might be still a bit too big for the actual crusher itself, but we'll go through that when we come to it. So the next step is I'm going to weigh this bucket to see what sort of results per tonne we're going to get, just roughly. And then we're going to whack it through Muzz's Muncher. So my bucket of ore here, let's get the old scales activated. Boop. I'm going to call that 20 anyway. So for the purpose of easy mathematics, call that 20, and we can work out how many grams per tonne. Well, this is going to be our workstation for the next half an hour or so. So we've got our bucket of ore, our collection bucket, our Muzz's Muncher ore crusher, got the dolly pot just in case some of these bits are a bit too big. It does have specifications or recommendations of what size to put in there. So like even this size may be a little bit too big. Typically, you know, nice size. Nothing that's going to stress the grinder out too much. Kitchen strainer, just to catch it and sift it. Most importantly, there's no wind out today, so we'll have to wear a respirator and still the eye protection. Oh, let's get stuck into it. So even though this crusher is really good, this is some of the stuff that you just have to rerun again. If you're lucky enough, you might get some pickers in there. But from experience, the stuff that I've got, you get little roly-polies, but no pickers in this. I haven't found any yet. But we just dump that in our little bucket and we'll work that later on. I guess while I've got the opportunity, I'll show you what's inside. So this is the disc that's connected to the shaft of the angle grinder, and there's some of the material. So the hammers go in here. Now the hammers look like this, and these can be replaced at the hardware store. But when they wear down, this is what they look like, which I've just abruptly found out. So they wear down and they snap. which is no problem. Like, I've ran a bit of this off camera, like I've nearly a whole bucket full, and so it just gives me an idea of the wear and tear and the absolute beating that these hammers go through. So they will need replacing eventually. Anyway, do these. In the instruction manual it does say that Loctite is recommended when you put it in, just so this bolt doesn't come undone. So I'll have to go get some of that out of the shed and then whack this all together. Okay, so while I've got the angle grinder cooling down for one, the Loctite on that setting, I'm going to try and set up the cleanup sluice, I reckon. So in theory, there is, judging by that what that says, 5.5 kilos of already prepared ore in there. And look, there's still some in there, so 500 grams I'm guessing there. And then the left over there, which I will get to. But, as I said, maybe a good opportunity to run the sluice. It is a warm day, so the angle grinder, I don't want to wear it out too much. It is a Makita, but still, rather be safe than sorry. Alright, let's get this bloody sluice set up. So when the water comes down, we'll have our feed-in area up here. Over this, miners moss, punch plate, and there's also V-matting, the black V-matting under that as well. That'll catch some more fine stuff. But when this gets ready, we'll fire it up. Uh-oh, I feel another time lapse coming on. Alright, that's all finished. Now, given that I know the gold is going to be small from past experience, we're not going to be able to see anything in here, but it has filled with cells in the miner's moss, so let's give her a clean out. So this is the gold that we got from the 20 kilos. Not bad, but I wasn't overly satisfied with that. So I went on and crushed a further 80 kilos. So this is the gold that we got from 100 kilos. So that's not bad. We got half a gram out of 100 kilos, which would give us 5 grams per ton. So it's a little less than the original clip we did with the 4 kilo crush. It's about half. And look, it's a lot of effort trying to crush all this, run it through the Muzz Muncher. It's a great little unit, but it takes time. So what I did other batches in between. So I've got it written down here. So the 20 kilos, we got 0.06. I did a further 20 kilos, 0.05, so less. And then I did 10 kilos, 0.07. So more with less. And then this one, I did another 20 kilos and got 0.18. So I guess it just matters of which rocks you pick up and smash. That's why bulk sampling is better. So 13 kilos of 0.02. So that crush was a little bit disappointing. 4 kilos, 0.04. and then 13 kilos left is the rest. So overall, good. It's good to do bulk sampling. Now, the Muzz's Muncher, like I said, a great little unit. I wouldn't recommend doing anything wet. It just clogs up. You have to keep emptying it and then brushing it out. It's quite a hassle. So stick to dry. If you've got one of these or something similar, you'll probably have similar problems. So the other issue that I had was the hammers. They wear down quite quickly when you're doing like 100 kilos or more. So I was going through hammers and they're $2.80 each from Bunnings. So that's, you know, $5, and you don't really make that back per pan or samples that I'm doing. But hey, it's great fun, and it's great to use as like an indicator. So if you had that plus dye pot, you know, like a generator on the back of a ute or something, and you found a good quartz vein, hook that up, do a sample, and then gather all your bulk, take it home, and then run it through a proper machine. But all in all, great fun. I've still got more to do, and it keeps me busy in a little bit of downtime. But anyways, I would say thanks for watching, and I'm going to try and keep finding new quartz veins. I'm now up at mid North Coast, so I've moved. Try and find some new quartz veins, new gold spots, and yeah, now it's my turn to go get that gold and do some prospecting. Hey guys, thanks very much for watching. See you later. Have a good day.